Welcome to the PI Podcast, your destination for everything NFL, discussing the latest news and providing in-depth analysis of every NFL game. And now, here are your hosts, Ian and Tesh.
Fido, what's up? Welcome, guys, to the PI Podcast, episode 33. Vital.
On summer break.
Summer break, Vital? I see you. Definitely. That's awesome. I love summer break. I hated high school, though. But that's not the point.
Let's get it.
I hated high school, though. Definitely excited you're on a summer break. Hopefully you passed all your classes, Vital. Tell me you got A's. Hopefully you got A's.
All right, so we're just going to kick it off. Big news today. Little Caesars Pizza has overtaken Pizza Hut as the official sponsor of the NFL.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. They're literally the worst pizza, one of the worst pizzas.
But here's the thing, though. I've seen some of the teams people support. Some teams are pretty bad.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's really a perfect pizza.
Oh my god. Oh, I see you, Vital. All right, I see you. Gonna be a junior next year. Okay.
Let's get it.
Hey. And Little Caesars, they're a big company anyways, no matter, because they're fresh, hot and fresh and ready pizza with two $5 hot and ready. Maybe inflation raise that up a little now, but definitely one of the cheaper pizzas though. So if you're just hungry and want something, definitely Little Caesars is the way to go. And now with in the Atlanta Falcons Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the Georgia Dome. Before that got demolished, I was able to get a chance to be able to be in that stadium before they demolished it that year. They went to the Super Bowl, and they had Papa John's in there, which was kind of crazy, and that was really good. And then when I went to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, they just had their own regular pizza. Suck. But
well, Papa John's used to be the guy. Because they had Papa John's, like Peyton Manning was always the face of Papa John's. I think Papa John's was the sponsor of the NFL for a while, and then Pizza Hut overtaken them. But cool, we got Little Caesars, which is an affordable pizza. Maybe that means the NFL will become affordable?
Not a chance. Not a chance at all. Yeah, Vital. Sometimes it's good if you're really hungry, but other than that, I'd rather just get Pizza Hut instead of Little Caesars. But it is a big deal for the NFL because now they can put Little Caesars in their in NFL stadiums, and then just sell them for however much they want.
$1.
Remember, the Falcon Stadium's cheapest food prices in the NFL. So definitely when we go there, we're gonna have some
cheap food, cheap products. All right, we've got some Steeler news also.
Yeah,
Tuitt has retired.
Yes, sir. Stephon Tuitt retiring. That is big news.
I don't remember if we talked about it or not, but it's still huge to their defense. I mean, that's a huge loss to their run defense, especially. I still think they're going to have a top 10 defense this year. Obviously, it's going to help if their offense clicks, but Tuitt's going to be a big loss.
Yeah, I think Tuitt was a big part of that Steelers line, and not having him is gonna hurt a little bit because having him and TJ Watt in the line is always a good combo. I know he was
Hayward,
and he was older and older, and Casey Hayward's getting older as well. But on that line, that really helped them with their pass rush as well. So I think definitely him retiring, I think it's not going to be a good thing for Steelers, but they do have enough pieces there to be fine. So I don't think the pass rush is a worry.
We do apologize in advance. This is probably going to be a quicker episode. There just hasn't been a lot that's happened this year.
But the good thing is we're almost at the end of June.
Yeah, we're getting closer.
Yeah,
we are getting closer. We're halfway through June. But keeping the ship moving. Tre'Davious Ward said that Trey Lance is the face of the franchise for the San Francisco 49ers, which is really good that, like, players, different teammates, different coaches are all kind of coming out and saying Trey Lance is the guy. Because he was a question mark. You know, like, people are, like, we don't know what Trey Lance is going to look like.
Yeah, definitely vital. I bet you're going to miss to it. And Trey Lance, we don't know. We've seen him play a little bit, but we just haven't seen him. I know, just for him to think he's the face of the franchise for the 49ers, that may be the case. I think he has all the talent in the world to be able to be the face of the 49ers. It's just that he hasn't shown. We haven't seen much from him. So definitely we will see him this year. And who knows? He didn't get to play last year, so maybe he'll have growing pains for his first full NFL season. Definitely possible, but definitely he can also play really well. That defense is going to carry him as well. So I think Trey Lance is going to do... I think he's going to do well, but always be wary. He's a very young quarterback. Hasn't played a full season yet. So don't overhype him or don't expect anything spectacular from him right now just because he's young. But he definitely has the ability and the talent to be spectacular.
Completely agree with that. And I also agree with you, Vital. The offseason, as much as it sucks to be without football, it makes it more, like, it would get boring if you watch football literally all day, every day, probably. I think so. I do love watching football. I love talking about it. But if it was like the whole season was every single, like, there wasn't a break, an off season, like, my desire would go down.
Yeah, it would be hard. Definitely, you have everybody has lots of stuff to do during the day, and definitely a lot of different things they can do to have fun. But with the NFL season, if it goes all the way, if it ever did become like an off season and in the summer kind of thing, it'd be hard for it to like work. Yeah, it would get kind of annoying because then you'd have to spend every single day talking about it, and then that would just get more tiring and stuff like that.
And then we also have a little bit of news from the NFLPA. Damn, why am I coughing all of a sudden?
Okay.
The NFLPA informed agents that it's in agreement with the NFL on key dates for the 2023 season. February 21st through March 7th is the franchise tag and transition tag window. March 15th is going to be the start of the new year, which is when free agency signings can begin. And then 2023 NFL Draft is April 27th through the 29th, and it will be in Kansas City, which we already knew. Kind of interested to see Kansas City because I don't think Kansas City is that big of a market compared to like LA, maybe even Dallas, Miami even. Like, I think those markets are just way bigger. So I'm curious to see. I know Kansas City has a football team, has a baseball team. Like, I know they're not like a no-name town, but I'm curious just to see how it's going to be held there. I really liked it in LA because I think it was awesome to see the new stadium. Kansas City's not really a new stadium, so I don't know. Curious to see how they can host.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's also the Chiefs. Hopefully, I mean, there's probably gonna be fans from every team there, but Arrowhead, it gets pretty loud. It can be the loudest stadium in the NFL, and
Definitely
that in turn means there's gonna be a lot of people going to the draft. But hopefully. I don't know the stats on this, but I don't know where the draft's located. If that team from that city and where the draft is located, that team's more showing up more, like the people from that town or the fans of that town.
Yeah.
I don't know the stats on that, but there's a chance Kansas City fans could be all going, and that's gonna be a lot of Kansas City fans going to the draft.
A lot of people to boo the Chargers, the Raiders, the Broncos, probably the Buccaneers. Who knows?
Definitely the Dolphins, though.
Yeah, the Dolphins. Speaking of the Dolphins, speaking of Kansas City, speaking of Super Bowls, Tyreek Hill went out and said that Tua Tagovailoa was the most accurate quarterback out of him and Patrick Mahomes. And Stephen A. Smith went on the air and just basically, he was like, how the hell could you even say that? One, you've never played in an actual game with Tua Tagovailoa, and you've won a Super Bowl with Patrick Mahomes. You went to 2 Super Bowls. You went to 4 straight AFC Championship games. Tyreek Hill literally just got his paycheck because of Patrick Mahomes. He was a special teams player before he even was drafted. Like, Patrick Mahomes helped make Tyreek Hill. And the fact that he thinks Tua is more accurate when he's been in the NFL long enough to know training camp means nothing. OTAs mean nothing. Like, you're not in pads, you're not in full, you're not getting rushed, you're not getting guarded. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy that he said that. And basically, Stephen A. Smith said they need to drug test him because he's on weed.
Yeah, you're right, Vito. He's wilding right now. And he is happy he got his bag. Tyreek Hill wanted his money, and he got paid that money. But to say that is crazy. We talked about it a little bit last podcast, but it's still just kind of weird and crazy when you have an all-star quarterback, probably one of the top 2 quarterbacks in the league. And definitely appreciate it, Ryan. Definitely it's just crazy when you have a top 2 quarterback, and he can literally throw the ball from anywhere, from any position, sidearm it, no look, pass it, and you go Tua. Yeah, I'm not saying Tua's a horrible passer.
I am.
Okay. But he's not Patrick Mahomes, and he never will be. Tua will never be Patrick Mahomes, and that is something you can't compare. There's no way Tua's going to be more accurate than Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is there, and you were Tyreek, like you said, Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes. Without Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, his name doesn't pop up that much. As long as he does, I'm not saying Tyreek Hill is a bad player. I'm just saying Patrick Mahomes was able to get him the deep ball because Patrick Mahomes has an arm and he can throw it however much far he wants.
Patrick Mahomes has one of the strongest arms in the NFL. You could even argue, like, decades. Like, he's got one of the strongest arms that we've seen in decades. There's some quarterbacks that have been more, like, can throw it deep. I'm not saying he's the only one that can do it, but Tua can't. We have not seen any glimmer of hope that Tua can do it. We've also only seen Tua get pulled from games. We've seen Tua get benched for Ryan Fitzpatrick, and like I said, Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's the guy. Like, I think Ryan Fitzpatrick's awesome, but Tua couldn't even hold his own spot when he was drafted to be the guy, and they still had to pull him because he wasn't playing well. So I don't understand it. Obviously, Tua has this year to do it. He's on the hot seat. He's probably the one quarterback that's, like, truly on the hot seat. Obviously, Sam Darnold's on the hot seat, but he's, like, on a different level. Like, he's got, like, 2 games to prove it. Tua has all year.
I really thought Tua is kind of in a situation where he has all the receivers around him. Ryan, yeah, you're exactly right. He needs to improve. Ian just said it. He needs to show that he can be the franchise quarterback. And if you can't, it's going to hurt him as well because he has all the weapons now. He's Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. He has Raheem Mostert. He has Chase Edmonds. He has Myles Gaskin. He has every single tool available to him and some linemen, Teron Armstead, and all the whole O-line. And it's kind of like a Marcus Mariota situation. Marcus Mariota never developed in his time with Tennessee. That's why they let him go. And that's probably, maybe, not probably, but maybe that same thing happens to Tua because he can't develop. He can't make the plays. He can't be a starting NFL quarterback to be able to lead this team to a playoff win or even to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, the AFC East is also only getting stronger. Obviously, the Patriots are always in contention when they have Bill Belichick as their head coach. They made the playoffs last year. Obviously, the Dolphins almost made the playoffs. They barely missed it. Really, the only reason they missed it is because they started off 1-7. They went on a huge win streak after that to be borderline playoff team. So I think if they can fix a few mistakes, even with Tua, I do think they make the playoffs this year. roster's too stacked. I mean, if you want to see a really good comparison, the 2017 Jacksonville Jaguars had a stacked roster on defense. They made the playoffs, made the AFC Championship. Their biggest downfall was coaching and the quarterback play. And that's what the Dolphins are going to see this year. They're going to see either Tua can lead them and win tough games, or you're going to say, you know what, maybe we get Tom Brady into the yacht and actually make this deal work this time.
Oh, and Tua itself, Ryan, you're right. Look, if Tua can't perform, they're gonna let him go. But if in what you're saying, if they did release him early this year, then who'd they get for him? I honestly think right now, before seeing any improvements from Tua, I think Baker Mayfield's a solid player that Dolphins could get if they wanted to get rid of Tua.
I personally think if I was the Dolphins, I'd be going all in to try to get Jimmy Garoppolo. I think Jimmy G has proven that he won't mess up. Obviously, with the 49ers, he's been to a Super Bowl. He's been to multiple NFC championships. I'm not saying he's the guy by any chance, but he's proven he can at least not suck on a good roster. But I also think with the money situation, Tua's too cheap of a quarterback to try anything else. There's not a lot of guaranteed money on a rookie contract until you franchise tag him. So, and they literally have this year. So I personally would like to see Jimmy G. We're going to kind of talk about Baker for a second, though. We can go back to Miami after this. But Baker Mayfield, the Cleveland Browns, and the Carolina Panthers are in serious talks about trading Baker Mayfield, preferably before the mini camps and stuff start.
There was kind of a dummy, what's up, Redeem Cook Camp. Sorry, I don't have that here. But Baker Mayfield, there was talks about him going to the Panthers, and Vito, you literally said they could always try getting Baker as soon as I was sticking it in my mind. And Jimmy, like you said, Jimmy, we'll talk about that, go back in a little bit, but Jimmy would be a decent fit there too. Baker, though, there's talks for him going to Carolina earlier, I think right after the draft. So definitely, the fact that this situation is happening now and that Baker is possibly going to go to the Panthers, I think that's a great fit for him. I think an okay coach in Matt Rule, but I think he has the weapons around him. He has DJ Moore, he's going to have Robbie Anderson possibly. And now he's going to have Christian McCaffrey, one of the best backs in the league, if not injured.
Yeah. And Chuba Hubbard's he's good too. And then, honestly, the Panthers, they need to get rid of Sam Darnold because Robbie Anderson's going to end up quitting the NFL if he's got Sam Darnold throwing him the ball. He's already came out and contemplated. He tweeted out that he's thinking about retiring. When a player that's barely out of their rookie contract starts talking about retirement already because you forced him to play with Sam Darnold, they traded him from the Jets and stuck him with Sam Darnold again. So, you gotta move on from Sam Darnold.
And their defense has been good.
Their defense
has been bad. Their defense has always been solid enough to be able to compete with the offense as well. So definitely that's a really good situation for Baker. And if this trade goes down, Baker could do solid in Carolina, I'm pretty sure.
It's one of those things.
Have to face the Buccaneers, the Saints, and the Falcons, but
yeah, I think it would be risky for Baker because the team's not that great. It's not bad, but he's not going to I personally don't believe in Matt Rule. So not only do I not believe in Matt Rule, I think there's some holes. Granted, they did get a very good left tackle in the draft. I gotta relook at their draft class, but they have pieces. They definitely have pieces. So I'm not saying it would be the worst situation for Baker Mayfield to go to, but obviously there's dysfunction over there in Carolina. They were one of the teams going after Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson just got 2 more allegations placed on him. So he's up to he's almost at 30.
That's it's just crazy. I mean, to pay that man $232 million guaranteed. Just crazy with all these things happening, and his allegations are going up every day. I mean, at this point, I'm. It's kind of crazy that Roger Goodell hasn't done anything, or the NFLPA in general has not done anything. I mean,
Yeah.
don't they care? I mean, probably not, but don't they care a little bit enough to get off the media off their back?
That's my big thing. I also agree. Watson is. I don't know. I think obviously with like when it comes to domestic and those kind of issues, the NFL doesn't always respond very well. They don't always give very good punishments out for it.
Suspending Kevin Early for a year and then giving someone who beat their wife 4-game suspension.
Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. So who knows what's going to happen? The Browns thought they were slick. I don't know. Rich Eisen actually has a very good segment on this situation to where the Browns are a very shitty organization for, one, working his contract to where if Watson does get suspended, only $1 million of his dollars of that contract is touched. At minimum, he should get 2 years because of the way his contract's set up. He doesn't lose anything if he gets suspended for a year. It's only a $1 million thing he's getting this year. So, one, I think it's very shitty because obviously everybody and their brother knew that at the very maximum he'd get a year. So they tried to hook him up in his contract. I want to know who his agent is. This guy's agent, man, he's top notch.
To be able to get away with this situation and be okay, I mean, definitely something should be happening right now. I mean, if this were, I think this were a lot of other players too that didn't have that agent, they would be banned. They'll be suspended right now.
Well, even the fact they got the contract worked out when he had allegations, you wonder what the conversation was like. Did Deshaun Watson come out and say, "Hey, I might have a couple more. I might have 1 or 2 more pop up. I'm just letting you know." Because
10 more.
Nobody reacted when it was the first 2 more that came out after he got into the. But now that it's 2 more, like now the Browns don't know what to say. His own lawyer doesn't even know about it.
I think it's 6 more now because of yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I think. It's almost 28 now.
Oh my god!
I know it's at least 26, but I think it's 28.
To be here with all those allegations and not be suspectful of him is crazy because about 28. Oh, that you can't get off the hook with that. That is so many people going against you, and it's just crappy by the Cleveland to give him that contract to be able to say, "Hey, we don't care. We just want to play football." That's messed up.
So the number 66, I'm not sure exactly what 66 was, but I do know he contacted at least 66 massagers in a 17-month period. So I'm not sure if all 66 are going with cases. I'm assuming they probably will. So potentially we could see 66 by the time it's all done.
Oh my god. Right now he's at like 26, 28 allegations, but Ian definitely said it. 66 different massages, therapists.
And like, why on earth do you even need that many? That's why I'm a big, you're innocent until proven guilty. But there's just certain situations where you're like, dude, why on earth are you even talking to that many different, like, you're a football player. Like, even like the greats, okay, Tom Brady, he's got one guy or girl that he goes to for massages. He's got one chiropractor. He's got one trainer. He's got one person he's going to for his workout clothes. Like, when you're that famous, you don't have a big circle. Like, you have one agent, you have one lawyer, you have one of everything. You have one maid, you have one cook, you have one, like, it blows my mind that he was literally DMing people on Instagram.
How do you go to 66 different massage therapists? So what? I don't understand that. There's got to be something going on behind the scenes that we don't know yet. 66. There's no possible way, no goddamn way. Either one of us going to 66 different ones.
For anything.
What the hell's the reason for that?
Yeah, God. That I don't know. You guys got to let us know your thoughts on that one. But like I said, I'm a big you're innocent until guilty kind of guy, but this is just too sus. Way too sus.
He did something and now he's trying to hide it.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
He deleted DM messages, like his lawyer has said that it's hard to figure out how many he actually has because he's deleted so many messages and stuff. And I mean, it's not normal to delete your messages, but yeah, exactly. He said he was trying to support black businesses. To one of the allegations said that.
Can't do that for everything now.
But you support business by continuing to go back to the same person. One time, $100 charge for a massage doesn't really help a business that much. Like in that kind of business, you want clients that come back and come back and come back.
Yeah, you're only helping a little bit. You're just helping. I guess you're helping a little bit these other businesses, but they don't get you back. So what's the point of helping them? Because they're not going to get you as a regular client. I mean, I don't care if you're trying to help out people. 66 different massage therapists. That is more than anyone should have in their whole lifetime.
Yeah.
That is just disrespectful to every single massage therapist in the world right now. Because I think something happened between at least 10 to 20 of them. And he was like,
well, that's what I'm saying. There's no way
God.
at least one of them isn't true.
Exactly. Oh my God.
And to keep switching, like there's no defense. You literally kept switching because you ended things weird, like wrong with each one, or else you would have kept going back to the same one. I don't know. It's just kind of crazy to me.
The situation is gonna unfold by season. If Deshaun Watson starts the season by playing, this is gonna hurt the NFL. I mean,
oh yeah,
that shouldn't happen. You shouldn't be able to start the game in the NFL right now.
Look at how bad. Like, granted, the ratings have all improved since, but when Colin Kaepernick was kneeling, and like I feel like in terms of like people's beliefs, you have people like kneeling for the anthem, and then you have like hurting women. Like that's like a whole different completely different level of bad. Like kneeling doesn't hurt anybody.
Yeah, look
you
how
literally
quickly,
hurt people by doing this to them.
and look how quickly they shunned Colin Kaepernick and
yeah.
can't find a team. Look how quickly they shunned him just for kneeling.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen. We don't know. There's a chance he plays a couple games this year. There's a chance he doesn't play this year at all. There's a chance he doesn't play in the next 2 years. There's a chance that he's forced to be indefinitely suspended for a while. Who knows?
The NFL's priorities are just I don't know. They've never been right. I just don't get it. Yeah, definitely vital. It's definitely not a big punch over the fine, but they basically Roger Goodell kind of basically shunned him from being signed to a team. Like no one wants to sign him for no reason, and he should have been on a team by now.
Right.
Like it doesn't make any sense just for kneeling. I get why you kneeled. I mean, I guess it was just people's pride.
Well, the other thing is too, like the NFL is so closely like partnered with the military and blah blah blah. So like they had to try to cater to the audience. Like it's just, do I agree with it? No, because obviously freedom of speech is that's covered under the freedom of speech. So I do disagree with that, but I kind of like I get why the NFL did it, because they can say they didn't, but the fact that they reached a settlement says that they definitely did collude somehow.
Roger Goodell, Roger Goodell, I don't know how he hasn't been fired yet. I mean, probably just because they can't find anyone or something. But right now, I know he. But to be fair to him, I'm not defending him or anything, but he doesn't make all decisions. It's the NFL,
exactly.
and
It's like,
a lot of both.
It's kind of like the president and stuff, where you say, like you blame the president, but really the president makes decisions, but at the same time, like there's a House, there's a Senate, there's so many people that force that up. It's not just the president or just the commissioner. Even in the NBA, it's not the NBA commissioner that's making all these rules. It's all brought to him, and it's all agreed upon most of the time between the owners. Like the NFLPA, they're all involved with it. The owners are all involved with most decisions. They all have to agree. They don't just make decisions out of thin air. So appreciate that.
Appreciate it, Drake. Appreciate it. You're awesome. Appreciate it.
So yeah, this we do have one more thing I want to try to talk about. And then
we are gonna be ranking he has a list that ranking the Year 2 quarterbacks: Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones. Trey Lance.
So this was from an NFL survey from a bunch of different scouts on who they predict will be the best of the best Year 2 quarterbacks. So who we're going to be ranking is Davis Mills, Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Justin Fields. So I got to put Davis Mills last. That's where they have him. I think he's last.
Yep.
I think he's last of all these guys.
No offense to him at all.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't seen anything from him that these other quarterbacks have.
Yeah, the team isn't great. They're getting better. I think they had a decent draft, but he's not going to carry that team. He proved it last year. He can't carry the team. He can play well, but he's not going to be the guy that puts the team. And you know who did? Deshaun Watson put the Texans on their back a lot. So we're in agreement. Davis Mills being number 6. That's where they have him. That's where we have him. We're in agreement there. They have Trey Lance at number 5.
I think he's just because we haven't seen him. I think that's I can there. I can see him 5 or 4, but I think his 5 is a good spot for him just because we haven't seen him yet.
Yeah. They have Justin Fields number 4. This is a hard one too because one, I think we both agree Justin Fields is probably one of the most talented out of this class. He could have went 1, 2, or 3 in my opinion. And I really don't understand why it was Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, and then Trey Lance number 3. Because Justin Fields, to me, is one of the most talented quarterbacks in this class.
Yeah, I said it last year when the draft was starting. I think Justin Fields still, right now, is the best quarterback out of that draft class. I really love him. I think he should be at 3. I think he should be higher than Zach Wilson.
I can agree with that. My only concern is why they did not do anything to help him this year. Again, I do think he is the type of guy that eventually will be one to put the team on his back. We obviously seen in the top 5 plays or the top 10 plays we watched of the Chicago Bears where complete breakdown of the offensive line, complete breakdown of the wide receivers, and he was able to run it in for a 30-yard touchdown. So I do think he's definitely got the talent. Like I said, I just don't think the Bears helped him at all. Their offensive line is terrible. Their receivers didn't get better. They got worse. They lost
Khalil Mack.
Yeah,
defense, basically.
Luckily, their division, in my opinion, got a little worse. Not by much, but I think Green Bay is worse than they were last year. That's debatable. I know a lot of people think that they're still 2, 3, or 4 in the NFC, but then you've got the Lions, who got better in the draft. They just need a quarterback now, and we can really start to see how good the Lions can be. Because like we both love Dan Campbell. We think he's an awesome coach, a player's coach. And then
the Vikings they're decent as well. They still got pieces around them too. So Justin Fields is in a bad situation though. They drafted no alignment until late in the draft. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna help him. Hey, what's up, Joel?
The Vikings this year. So actually, we'll just go ahead and talk about it because we're talking about it kind of. I personally. I get a lot of hate kind of for saying this. I don't think Kirk Cousins is bad.
No, I think he's great. I don't think he's bad.
I think he's. I don't think he's elite, but I think he's great. Like S tier, elite, great, good, average. I got him at great because he's very careful with the ball. He doesn't make those dumb mistakes that most quarterbacks do. However, he doesn't take risks when he should, in my opinion. He's very safe with the ball. I also Dalvin Cook got potential to be a top 5 back in the league. Maddox, very, very good backup back. Madison, sorry. I don't know why I said Maddox. Madison, whenever Dalvin Cook goes down, Madison's like the back to go grab in fantasy. Because he's very solid.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins, people overlooked him last season, and he had one of his best seasons last year. He had a very low touchdown interception rate. I don't think he even had double-digit interception. I think he was only had 8 interceptions last year. He had a very low touchdown interception rate, and he played really well for what he had. I mean, I'm not saying he's an all-star elite quarterback. Yeah, 7 interceptions.
33-7.
33-7 is an amazing. That's basically Matt Ryan's MVP here. Almost about. I know Matt Ryan had a lot better throws and stuff, but Kirk Cousins isn't horrible. And to have that kind of season, and for people to say Kirk Cousins is bad, he shouldn't be starting. It's definitely just crazy because they have the pieces around him. They still have the defensive players. That Harrison Smith
Thielen,
back there.
Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, he has the receivers.
I mean, they lost Conklin, but I still don't think that hurts him. I mean, he's a good tight end, but he's not great or anything like that. Like I said, the offense, in my opinion, is good. I personally think they can compete this year with Green Bay. I like O'Connell as the new head coach. Obviously, look what he did with the Rams with Jared Goff. I mean, Kirk Cousins is double the quarterback Jared Goff is. So I really think that he can design plays for him and win some games. I think they can compete. And like I just got done saying, I think the Green Bay Packers have gotten worse. I know a lot of people don't want to admit that. All the media is still all over Green Bay. But when you lose your number 1 receiver, that's going to hurt. And they lost their number 2 receiver too, if you think about it, and Valdez-Scantling.
Yeah, they lost Marcus Valdez-Scantling too. He's on Kansas City. Yeah, Drake. I think I honestly right now, I want a Desmond Ridder jersey and a Drake London jersey. If you want a Falcon jersey, I'd say go with Desmond Ridder or Drake London. I definitely think
Pitts.
Or Kyle Pitts if you don't have one. I have a Kyle Pitts jersey.
I'll tell you who. I personally,
honestly, even if you can get an Aaron Donald jersey and be happy too.
Cordell Patterson
would be nice as well.
AJ Terrell.
Oh my god. AJ Terrell. Oh my, don't Grady Jarrett. You could even go with.
Oh yeah, Grady.
Oh my god. And already got the Pitts. Yeah, I have Pitts too. So Drake or London or anybody on that. Anybody you want.
I'm telling you,
PP84, yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell you a story about my fantasy season last year. Around week 2 or 3, Christian McCaffrey got hurt.
Appreciate it, Joe.
Yeah, appreciate it, Joe.
Thanks for stopping by.
I had DeAndre Swift and I had Allen Robinson. DeAndre Swift at the beginning of the year was so talked about because of how bad Jared Goff they thought was going to be, and the fact that they didn't have any wide receivers, even though Amon-Ra St. Brown ended up doing good. So DeAndre's stock was through the roof. The other guy in the league, Christian McCaffrey, got hurt, so he really wanted DeAndre Swift to replace. So I traded DeAndre Swift and Allen Robinson for Cordell Patterson and Christian McCaffrey because Christian McCaffrey was supposed to be out for the whole year. So basically, I got a bad pickup with Christian McCaffrey, even though he was suspected to come back. He ended up not coming back, or he did for half a game or a game and then got hurt again for the rest of the year. So I lost out on Christian McCaffrey, but I got Cordell Patterson, and then the next week he got 4 touchdowns.
Yes, the Washington Commanders. Yeah, Drake, definitely that would work perfectly with your name. Drake London jersey and your name is Drake Prods. Definitely perfect fit. Definitely get that jersey. I am definitely looking to get both Drake London and Desmond Ridder soon. So definitely. I'm also going to be trying to get a Matt Ryan Colts jersey as well. I really want a Matt Ryan Colts jersey. I am going to that game. You guys will see a vlog of that.
Oh yeah. Back to the quarterbacks. So Davis Mills 6. Trey Lance 5, Justin Fields 4, He disagrees.
I think Justin Fields should be 3. I think I get why he can be at 4, but I like him at 3 up here, just based off the quarterback.
Number 3 is Zach Wilson. They helped him out tremendously. They helped him out as much as a team really can with the free agency that they had. Similar to the Jaguars, they helped Trevor Lawrence as much as they could. The market, there were some good receivers out there, but the Jaguars would have had to pay, if they had to pay Christian Kirk almost 24 million a year, imagine what they would have had to pay anybody else, anybody better. That's why I don't understand why people are hating on it so much. That's really all they could get. Let's see. Oh, well, he gets a lot of hate too, being a Falcons fan, because he's more in the Jacksonville area. So pretty much everybody here is Jaguar fans. We were walking down the street the other day. He was wearing his Kyle Pitts jersey, and someone said, what did someone say? Wearing the wrong jersey. You remember when we were walking and you had your Kyle Pitts?
He's just wearing the wrong jersey, and I don't say much because I'm kind of like a conservative kind of guy, or whatever it's called. I forgot the name, but definitely, I was about to say...
You don't have to donate. You don't have to donate.
Oh, no, you're good, Vito. He's definitely down to donate. Yeah, but that guy was a muffin for saying that. But I was wearing my Kyle Pitts jersey with pride, and if he would have said something else, I'd have been like, well, at least I'm not a Jags fan. No offense to you, but offense to him. So. Yeah,
but I took offense to it. But anyway, so number 2, we've got Mac Jones, which obviously means Trevor Lawrence is number 1.
Yes, sir, AJ. Drake London's going to pop off.
So we got Mac Jones, number 2. I like it. He's got a good team around him. I personally think out of everybody here, he's actually the 5th talented guy. I could even argue Davis Mills being better because of what Davis Mills did with literally nothing.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I mean, Mac Jones didn't make a lot of mistakes, but he got exposed against good teams. I mean, that's why the Bills are against the Bills, the game they ended up winning, they only threw the ball 4 times. Because I really think that against good teams, they knew they weren't able to trust in Mac Jones as a rookie. He's obviously going to get better.
I don't think Mac Jones is the most talented quarterback on this list. I think he got put into a good situation and good system with Bill Belichick. He knows how to develop these quarterbacks, and Mac Jones got in a perfect situation with a great coach, a Hall of Fame coach, and just a great system that he can work in. So Mac Jones, I think he's going to be below, just by how accurate but just by how some throws that I saw last season from him, some decisions he made. I think he deserves at least to be, at least number 3.
AJ, so the NFL or ESPN Plus released a survey of ranking year 2 quarterbacks, and they had your boy Trey Lance at number 5 and Davis Mills at 6. But like we were saying, nobody got to see Trey Lance. And they have Justin Fields at 4, Zach Wilson at 3, which we're kind of 3 and 4 could be swapped. Then they have Mac Jones at 2nd, and Trevor Lawrence, the man himself, number 1.
Yeah, and I think Trevor Lawrence has everything around him right now. Definitely, if all these quarterbacks had the same situation, had a decent offense, decent defense, this order would be so different. If Justin Fields had a line, I'd put him at 1 or 2. I put him at 1. I'd put Mac Jones. I put Mac Jones at 2, maybe even Trevor at 2. Definitely, everything would change. They're all in the same situation. But the fact that they're not in the same situation means that Trevor is going to do really, 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 really good.
About to go work on my feelings.
I know we just haven't seen Trey Lance yet, AJ. So definitely after the season, we can get a good understanding of how Trey Lance is going to play.
Yeah, he's got a friend that's a Saints fan, Michael.
Yeah.
So they constantly go at each other about Saints and Falcons, and then obviously, unfortunately, the 28-3 thing is going to be around forever.
That always 28-3. It doesn't really. I don't really care about it too much anymore. It doesn't really affect me when people say it to me anymore, especially online and stuff. But at the same time, it's kind of annoying now because that's the only thing people say. I mean, I get it. That's something you can say, but 6 years down the line, I mean, that means they really don't have anything else to say. They don't know where to go with. They don't have good jokes. I mean, I'm just saying.
But what people don't realize about that year, Matt Ryan had a historical air run. Like literally, it was one of the best passing attacks that the league has seen in a long ass time. So let him talk, right?
Yeah. So that's the we're gonna say. Yeah, exactly. Saints fans. Well, I think I met someone who's a Saints fan that I don't talk to anymore. But he's really chill. Oh yeah, one of my friends. He's really chill. He's like the best Saints fan you'll ever see. Like he doesn't
Oh yeah.
doesn't hurt me or anything.
Answer Vida's question. How did it feel? How do you remember you felt when it was 28-3?
Yeah, Vital.
You knew you had to win in the bag, I'm sure.
I went to a Super Bowl party with some people from my church. There was a lot of people there, and someone even said, one of my friends, he was literally sitting down, and he said at third quarter, not even before anything happened. He was like, "Hope they don't pull the Warriors."
Oh jeez.
But anyways, as soon as they started coming back, the way that they came back, the Patriots. Oh man, everything had to go right. Every single touchdown was like, okay, we're still up. And then the 2-point conversion to tie it, I was like, come on, we just need 1 2-point conversion to stop. And they got everything right. One of the most upsetting things that happened, there's a couple of things I'm gonna talk about. One thing that upset me the most, that Julian Edelman catch. Because all Robert Alford had to do was move himself away from Julian Edelman, that ball would have been incomplete. But the fact that he stayed down and didn't do anything about it, that he just stayed there, and Julian Edelman got the catch because of that. The second thing is because Julio Jones, Matt Ryan, the most improbable throw and catch in Super Bowl history. I'm saying that. The most improbable catch and throw in Super Bowl history on the sideline. And then 2 straight holding calls? What is that? You can't. Even if we kick a field goal there, the game's over. We win.
Yeah. Cool.
And the fact that we had 2 straight holding calls, that pissed me off so much. And then I was silent on a car ride home. I went to sleep, and then I just went straight to sleep. I woke up, and then when I went to school the next day, I wore a Falcons jersey because I could. Thankfully, no one said anything to me because they don't know me, because I didn't talk to anybody. But yeah, dude, I didn't even want to look at the news at all.
Don't cry.
No, don't cry.
So here's one thing that I'm most disappointed about. It was the game before. Obviously, the Jaguar. That was 2017?
2017. The Super Bowl was 2017, but it's 2016 season. Grace Cowboys fan, and she has her truck wrapped in a Cowboys wrap, and she has 3 jerseys and lives in Kansas. Oh man. That's cool though.
Did you hear there's a video going on TikTok right now where a weatherman said it was like the weather's looking like the Cowboys, they peak in the 90s.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, it was and the title, the description said any Cowboys fan can't even watch the weather without getting roasted. So definitely just crazy. But that Super Bowl, I didn't want to read anything. I didn't want to go on the internet at all. For a few days I didn't want to do anything.
Maybe when we hit 100 subscribers, we'll do the giveaway. But also for 100 subscribers, we'll rewatch the Super Bowl for the podcast.
We are not doing that. I've watched it so many times. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because I've watched it like 100, 200 times already. So
I'll put out a tweet, and if the tweet gets a certain amount of likes, we'll rewatch the video. How about that? That's more fair. Or if we get the Atlanta Falcons to comment on a TikTok video. No, because they wouldn't comment on it.
Yeah, they wouldn't comment on it. If you got
1,000 subs, yes, that's fair.
If we ever get when we get another Falcons video out there, definitely tag Atlanta Falcons. I so badly want the Atlanta Falcons to come out on TikTok or anything. Definitely would like to be followed by them on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How about 1,000 subs? He has to rewatch it. Yeah, I'll take that.
That's fair because then we'll be able to get monetized.
I'll take it. We'll do that, Vital. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Back to
so
the
1,000
cha-cha
subs,
slide
I'll have
right
to
to a
watch it.
loss to Jimmy G. That was a good one, Drake.
I like that. 1,000 subs, he'll have done deal. Shake on it. Shake on it on camera up top.
Oh.
All right.
Well,
we go.
Hopefully 1,000 subscribers.
Tess is like,
Comes in a few more.
we're gonna delete the channel at 999.
I'm gonna go cry now. I think I'll be back in a little bit.
Brought up some bad memories today.
Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, but I'm kind of over it by now because it's like been 6 years, but at the same time, it's
In 6 long years. You know, honestly, what I think the worst part about it is that just how far downhill you guys have kind of gone since then. Like when you hit like a peak like that, and I feel that way about the Jaguars because in 2017 we made the AFC Championship, barely lost to Tom Brady, and then we've just done nothing but downhill.
Yeah, after the Super Bowl, the Falcons 2017, they made the playoffs again. We won against the Rams. Then we almost won. There was a close game against the Eagles, and they eventually won the Super Bowl. But we almost beat the Eagles on the last play of the game. We were at the 2-yard line to win that game with no time left on the clock.
Miles Jack wasn't down. We win if Miles Jack was not down. But it's crazy because it's like one of the most historical fall apart things that's ever happened.
Yeah, don't get me started on Matt Ryan. I'll go on for ages. That's crap.
But the good news is, as Falcons fans, you guys can be prideful in the fact that Matt Ryan might get a chance to do what Peyton Manning did.
I think he's going to win the Super Bowl.
There's a chance he can win a Super Bowl with the Indianapolis Colts, and that's coming from a Jags fan. Very big chance.
Definitely. Ian, we work tomorrow break, so.
But I get off at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, so I'll hit him up, and then we can figure out a time to play. But if I'm on earlier, we can definitely do some duos if you'd like. But definitely, I'll let you know, Drake. Do you have Twitter or anything? Definitely follow us on Twitter at PIPodcasters. Make sure and DM us. I think that's the best way to contact us.
Yeah, and we also have our email and YouTube.
businessofpi@gmail.com.
Yeah. Whichever way is the easiest way to get your gamer tag and stuff.
Put it in if you want. Ian's gonna put the at PIPodcasters and then our email in there, our Twitter and our thing. So yeah, definitely these Falcons have a lot to look forward to right now. We got, I think Marcus Mariota is gonna shock a lot of people. I think he's gonna do well, but also I really do want to see Desmond Ridder. You definitely won't. Okay, no problem, Drake. Maybe morning after.
I'm off Thursday. I'm off all day Thursday.
Gotcha. Definitely. We'll set up something for Thursday morning, Drake. For sure. Ian's off Thursday, so definitely.
Oh, you followed us on Twitter? Okay, cool. I just did
cool.
our Twitter tag, so we're good then. Just send us a DM, and then we can follow you back.
Yeah. And it's to have Desmond Ridder. I think he's going to be very, very good. I think he's going to be decent. I really just want to see him play. I think he has the leadership mentality you want in your quarterback, in a franchise quarterback. If he is our franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
We'll really never know until we see him play.
Let's look at that comment actually that.
Oh yeah, we just got a comment on the Falcons video. Definitely.
I'm gonna go off camera for a second, but I'm gonna speak it into the mic while I do it. Do you remember which video it was?
I think so.
Which Falcons video was it?
Oh, I got it right here. I got it. Okay, so we just got a comment on Falcons video. He said, "This is a quote by Desmond Ridder. I'm not coming out here trying to win the starting job right here, right now. My job is to come out here, make myself better, to then make Marcus Mariota better, to then make the team better. That's my job and it's my role right now. To bring everyone else with me, bring the rookies with me, bring all the guys around me so that we can become better." And that shows leadership mentality by Desmond Ridder. You don't see a lot of rookie quarterbacks going out there and basically telling you that he is okay with where he is in his role, and he's trying to help the whole team become better. That's what you want from a quarterback that you just drafted, a rookie quarterback with that mentality. I really want to see him play right now. If he plays in preseason, oh man, I'm gonna cry. Not really, but I think it would just be really, really interesting.
And then we kind of want to share. We don't have anything else to say, so we're gonna pull up some stats and stuff. But if you guys have anything you would like to talk about, put it in a comment. We can try.
Yeah, definitely, Drake. We'll definitely try to get with you on Thursday.
I think that's 10 a.m. for us. So I mean.
Oh yeah, you have Central Time, right, Drake? I'm pretty sure you are. So definitely.
All right. So as of right now,
definitely we'll try.
Analytics.
We'll let you know for sure. Should be able to.
In the past 28 days, 3.4K views.
That's insane.
3,400 views. We've got 140 watch time hours.
This is all in the last month, basically.
Yeah, 28 days. And then 16 subscribers. All of these are like the 3.4K views is 280% more than last month.
Yeah, YouTube is really pushing our stuff out right now, guys. We're uploading daily, and YouTube's pushing out all our content, so we really do appreciate every one of you that watches the videos and leaves a like. Leaving a like is very important because it does push our channel forward on the suggested pages when you're watching a video. It pushes out on a recommended as well when you watch a sports-related video. So definitely hit that like button. So it just pushes out our content even more. We're getting a lot of pushes right now, so a lot of push on the YouTube channel. So
yeah, so we've got our last video, which we posted today at 4 o'clock. It has 40 views already. Then we have 166 on our upload yesterday, 159 views the day before, 237 the days before that, 678 on the video before that.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see you, Drake. Okay.
That's our last
awesome.
5 videos.
Oh yeah,
we appreciate it, yeah.
Drake. Yeah, you definitely don't have to.
179 the video before that, 660 the video before that, 224, 449, 121, 122, 114, and then like from 114 we jumped from 4 views, 5 views, like I don't know what happened. Like we were getting 4, 5, 13 views a video, and now all of a sudden we're over 100 views per video. Some go 200, 300, 400, all the way up to 600.
Appreciate it, Drake.
I think our biggest video to date is the 678, which is the LA Rams video.
Yeah, so Ian just put out all the numbers. Like, it's been crazy how much our uploads, how much what's the word? I don't know. How much attention it's getting. It's crazy. So,
how do you look at all the achievements?
Well, the achievements came from vidIQ, so I have to go to our email for that.
6 days ago, we hit 250 hours of watch time and 5,000 views.
That's insane.
2 days ago.
I mean, you guys are killing it right now, and definitely helps us stay motivated to just bring out this content for you guys. And definitely, we're gonna just so much content. I don't think we're gonna be uploading every day for. I don't think it's gonna be. There's not gonna be a day you won't see an upload. So definitely get excited. Football season about to start. Hope you guys are excited for the football season. We're gonna have so much content during football season. I can't wait. I mean, that football season, we're gonna go crazy with content on everything. Yeah, we're going to do a lot of stuff, a lot of vlogs of games and stuff like that. We're going to go live during Thursday Night Football and Sunday Night Football and Sunday Football. Yeah, appreciate it. Yes, sir, Vital. Yeah, just definitely so you guys are going to get treated to a lot. Definitely, we're about to start our sports cards channel. I did make the channel. It doesn't have It doesn't have a upload yet, so you might not be able to see it. But I think we'll be able to put it in chat soon. So definitely when that gets started, we'll let you guys know, and you guys will see all our trading card openings and stuff like that. See if we can pull any autos and stuff like that. Here, yeah, there you go. There's the sports cards and breaks channel. Definitely gonna be uploading that soon. We have so many videos to go through. That channel, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is our schedule for right now. 3 days a week, but we have content for months.
Yeah.
So definitely,
We've been opening up
you guys don't
so
have
many
to worry.
packs off camera.
we even have more.
Look at this. Like, this is just like open packs. Like, just open boxes
Yeah,
just
that's-
sitting here.
And we have a whole container of boxes as well. Oh my god! You got just. This is how many. Oh my god! This is how many cards we've opened. Like that whole container is filled with boxes.
And we thrown some away because we didn't need the boxes.
Exactly. Yeah, we do have a Discord server. Yeah, Ian's gonna definitely go put in a chat for you guys.
Might take me a second to get there.
It's gonna take him. He'll put it in chat in a second. Drake. Yeah, but we do have a PI podcast official server. We do have a chat room section and everything. Hangout and channels as well. Post. I think we have a memes channel too. Definitely you can post whatever memes you guys like. Yeah.
This is our link tree. So our link tree has our Twitter, our YouTube, our Spotify, which we're kind of slacking on, our TikTok. Obviously, a little PI podcast merch on there. It's not very good, but
If you want a PI podcast merch, any stickers or anything, just...
the sticker. So we'll give you guys, since you guys are the OGs, so we have phone cases, we have a backpack, we have stickers, we have hoodies, we have shirts. But the one that helps us out the most is actually the sticker, and it's the cheapest. I don't know why, but this site gives us like $2 or $3 a sticker, and then we only get like that same amount of money per shirt as well. So, TikTok, we do some different content on TikTok actually. Like our videos are obviously have to be a lot shorter for TikTok, but we
do post a lot of breaking news on TikTok, so breaking news that we don't have a podcast, that we didn't do podcast on that day. Definitely the first thing for breaking news is going to be on TikTok.
The phone cases are low-key kind of clean.
Yeah, the phone case is really, really cool.
And
And
I
you could do a different color, I'm pretty sure, right?
yeah, different. I don't know if there is different color. I think there is.
The sticker's only $5. You could change the color on that too, I think. Yeah. And
I'm looking to see if I can do phone cases in a different color.
We did.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can do the phone case in different colors. The blue looks really, really good with the logo.
Low key, the pink does
The
too.
pink as well. Yeah.
Oh, light blue too. Black.
Black
Gray.
one. Oh, and it has one phones, all the iPhones and stuff.
Yeah, I did iPhone and Android.
Okay.
Like I said, definitely don't have to, but these are cool. I mean,
If you ever feel like you want PI podcast merch, definitely go ahead. You guys don't have to. We just have merch out there.
just
if
in
you guys
case,
want
like,
it.
because I know, like, eventually, like, obviously, we want to do this full time. So, like, when you do it full time, you like have to rely on like donations and stuff. But at least this way, you're getting something for donating to us, basically.
Oh no, you're good. Hey, you definitely don't even have to get it. We're just putting it out there if you guys would like it. Definitely, no worries, Rick. You're good. But yeah, we're gaining a lot of subscribers really quickly, and if we can keep growing, I'd say by the end of the month we might hit 100 subscribers. Definitely,
Yeah.
if we keep going at this rate. But yeah, definitely the goal is to start earning on this channel, being able to do this full time. I think there'd be a lot more content for you guys if we did do this full time. there'd be a lot more things we could do. We could even have we don't have a camera right now. We don't even have a camera. This is a webcam we're using. Pretty good webcam, at least. I've been using it for years. But to have a camera to be able to set up lighting and stuff, we only have one light. The lighting looks okay. It looks pretty good, but just one ring light. So definitely in the future when we start earning and can do this full time, it will look different. This whole area will look different. We got so much stuff planned.
And then we're also doing the sports cards. So, I mean, one, you guys are going to see the packs we open on like streaming and stuff. But like if you ever see something you want, I'm not going to. He's keeping the Kyle Pittses.
Yeah, I'm keeping the Fox stuff.
But like if you guys ever see we pull a Rashad Bateman or something, and you're like, oh damn, I kind of want that. We'll be posting them on eBay and stuff too. Here probably by the weekend or even the week after. We got to get it all squared away still.
Appreciate it, Greg, and that's cool that your mom's friend makes cups. That's sick. That's right. That's really cool. It'll be nice to have your profile pic. Your profile pic's awesome.
All of our like really cool cards. Like any Baltimore fans out there, we got Mark Andrews mosaic. Any Patriots fans, we got Mac Jones, Heat Wave.
Sure. They're all the good cards.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, Vital. This is only gonna get even better and better, more iconic.
Joe Burrow, a flamethrower, Russell Wilson.
That's so many cards. Two cards that aren't here is a Mac Jones auto card and a Devin Singletary from the Bills. 1 out of 10 card.
This one's pretty sweet. Justin Fields.
Oh yeah, that's a really good one. King Mosaic. Out of a cello pack. If you wanted the Valley pack. Yeah. Rookie Wave.
Justin Field patch.
Yeah, I have so many. I've got so many Kyle Pitts ones. There's a Rook by Storm that looks awesome. He's like Kyle Pitts with lightning and clouds, dark clouds in the background. That card's sick. So yeah, definitely I collect Falcons cards. We're trying to sell a lot of these cards though, except for Falcons stuff, obviously.
Mac Jones rookies and stars. Like we might even like if you guys have a favorite player, we might do lots because like we have a lot of Mac Jones that we could do like 5 cards for, if they're 20, 30, 40 bucks or whatever, maybe do a little discount if you buy multiple at one time. This one's cool. Stained glass Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, if you guys know Mosaic, stained glass is one of a rare card. So just to get that. It may not be the best player to get out of that, but still cool.
Tua Pat. We just like this whole thing is like full of just random.
Oh yeah, same Drake. Kyle Pitts was I knew he was gonna be a beast as soon as we got
If you like Trey Smith, we got his auto. We have literally hundreds of different cards that we're gonna sell. Eagles fans, Devonta Smith.
Definitely Drake.
This one's probably one of the cooler cards we have.
Ooh.
Because it's one of the more rare ones. Mike Oslot.
I'll stop.
I don't know what I call
On card auto too.
On card auto.
Yeah, that's the legendary Mike Allstott. Legendary fullback. I think did he make a Hall of Fame?
We pulled this one out of a weird. I don't remember what we pulled it out of.
It was. I think it was it wasn't Chronicles. It was the
Collector's Edge. Collector's Edge.
$5 pack. We got a game worn patch of,
from Josh McCown.
Exactly.
Game worn.
Game worn.
It's got the certificate of authenticity on the back. It's not really worth that much, but we're going to be selling, like I said. So when you get on this, I would definitely subscribe to the new.
The PIPodcasters Sports and Cards channel. Definitely will be selling cards and stuff on our eBay eventually. Definitely look out for that.
Pulled this bad boy, Jimmy Smith.
Jimmy Smith clear. Cool looking card. Very, very cool.
And then also on that channel, we're probably going to be doing giveaways. We probably won't do many giveaways on this channel. Maybe for hitting certain like goals and stuff, we will. But most giveaways are going to be done on that channel.
Yeah, especially for sports cards. There might be different giveaways on this channel for like different memorabilia.
Yeah, we won't give away cards on this channel. It'll probably be like mini helmets or
Lots of different stuff.
yeah.
Or we can think of.
But we do appreciate you guys hanging out with us on this fine Tuesday afternoon. We have daily uploads. Even on podcast days, we have uploads. So you're not going to want to miss it. We're done. We've got 3 done, right?
Yeah, we got more reactions done. So definitely you guys will see that this week. So yeah. And definitely a lot more videos coming. A lot of ideas too.
Who'd we do today? We did the Patriots. We did the
Dolphins,
and
Vikings. Yep.
So Joel will like that. And then we're gonna do 2 more here before we go to bed.
Yeah. I know. I would find my picture. Yeah.
We're trying to go.
Trying to go to the Falcons Open training camp, and we're gonna at least go to one probably. And we're definitely going to the Jaguar training camp because it's right here. So yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Vital. Drake, AJ, everybody who stopped by.
Joel,
Domi, Domi, Ryan,
PIPodcasters Breakers.
That's us. Ryan Fix, appreciate you for stopping by as well. Definitely, when you guys comment and stuff, it just makes the stream even better. So
you give us something to talk about. Like today there wasn't that much to talk about.
Yeah, we were planning on like a 30-minute stream, but definitely with your guys' comment stuff, it was a little longer. So yeah.
Yep. So we appreciate it. We'll see you guys Thursday night. Might be in person, might not be. Most likely not in person, but who knows? Things change.
Yeah.
We're able to go a whole hour. But like I said, it was because you guys commented. Joel came in and asked about the Vikings. You popped into the chat, which made me think of Tuit retiring. Yeah. So,
our next podcast, Drake, is Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern. We go live Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So, yeah, definitely Thursday at 10 p.m. is our next podcast. We're gonna talk about whatever happened in the next whatever happens. So
we'll be live. We'll be live Thursday. We'll have 4 p.m. uploads. So look for reaction videos Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. At 4 p.m. Eastern, we're uploading every single day, regardless if there's a podcast or not. So really, podcast days are 2 uploads.
Appreciate it, Drake.
Appreciate it. And
sure,
Vital, thank you. And we will see you guys then. Look at the sweet outro that we spent money on.
Definitely stay around for 10 more seconds. Look at the sweet outro. Peace.
Oh, damn it.
Peace. Get the outro in.
Thank you for watching the PI Podcast. Make sure you subscribe and tune in next time so you don't miss the latest news in the NFL world. You can also follow us on TikTok at PI Podcast and on Twitter at PI Podcasters. Until next time.